Da, da, da. Just before I check if I go live, I just want to see what the Chelsea result was. Oh, West Ham useless cunts. They were 2-0 up and now they've lost 3-2. That's very, very annoying. Bruh, it was a 92nd minute winner. What is this? Heresy. Oh, looks like we have to win tomorrow. Anyway, sorry. Just checking that I am actually live. Hello, hello. There we go. Alright, what is going on, everybody? And welcome to Season 4 of the Chesterfield Career Mode. We are in the Premier League. Back to back promotions from League 2 to League 1 to the Championship. And we are now in the Premier League. How about that? And, well, Man United have just signed Luis Enrique as their manager. That's an interesting one. Good. Some nice tropical juice. Very nice, actually. Anyway, welcome to the big leagues now here, and I have played a number of Premier League teams in this series in cup competitions. So here we are. If we have a look, our first game of the season is Fulham. These are all the teams that we'll be playing against. The teams I've come up with is Southampton, and surprisingly, the team I did not expect, but they have come up, is Bristol City. Have come up as well, so Bristol City are in the Prem here, which should be actually really cool to see in real life. Really cool to see in real life, because it'll be somebody new. It's somebody that I don't think Bristol City have ever been in the Premier League before. I think they were in Division 1, which was what it was called before it was rebranded to the Premier League. There are people who do think that football only began in 1992, and it's not just United fans, but there are a lot of people. I'm a United fan. It did not, as much as some of them, like some of our fan base, like to think sometimes. Football before that does count, obviously. Anyway, so Chesterfield. We have made it to the Premier League here, and fully deserved, if I do say so myself. So, anyway, this is the squad going into the season, currently, as I say. Obviously, Redic, Vitalis, and Koski are out on international duty. Of course, we lost Phillips due to him being on loan, and I have actually tried to re-sign him on a loan. But I wanted to do it with an option to buy. However, Spurs wanted quite a bit of money for him, not a surprise. And I'm looking at the squad, and it's okay, but obviously it needs to be better, especially for the Premier League, because it's a huge jump. And obviously K-Ben's a decent player, but he's not going to be a starter. So I'm going to sign a new centre-back to partner Koski this season. And I also want to sign a left back and potentially a right back as well. And there's nothing against both Ashworth and Vano. They've been very good fullbacks, but I feel like Ashworth isn't going to go much higher than, like, say, 74. And Vano, I don't know what his limit could be. I'm hoping it could be quite high, but it just doesn't seem like Vano's also on international duty. So I look at the team. Moderingham, he's fine. Markarande, sure. Dobra, I'm probably going to look to move him on. And I'm going to put Diaz, I'm going to convert him to a cam. Gordon, I'm going to move him on. I just don't see. So two of the old guard that started this, I'm looking to move out. Only Markarande I'm looking to keep. And also Donacien, but he's literally worth nothing. That he might as well just be a spectator on the bench. Ahuli, I'm going to look to let him go as well. So I'm looking to get rid of both of my current right back and left back. Obviously I've got Gonzalez, so it just makes sense to be my backup right back. However, I'm going to need a new left back. However, I want a left back that will start, and that's a bit higher rating. So Ashworth will be the one who actually falls to the bench as I look for his replacement, so a left back and a centre back is very much needed. I have Cotes here. I want to send him back out on loan. However, I'm not going to yet because of the fact that he's in the last year of his contract, and I want him to, open talks for a new deal, or else this could get very awkward very quickly. Yeah, I'm looking to loan out Talbot and Lane as well, which I've already agreed deals. Yeah, obviously Matsuke, Gonzalez is the new. Sorry, Diaz is the new cam option. We got Matsuke, but we're going to need another midfielder as well then to have on the bench because again you're going to need more options. So yeah, I'm looking for a midfielder, a left back, and a centre back. That is the dealsies. And yeah, so that's kind of where I am at the moment. Now, what I've done is, just before this season has begun, I have I have made a new transfer list of players. These are all the players that I'm looking at. So for centre back options, I've got Kushinov, Hilgez. I've used him before. He's actually pretty good. I saw this guy actually. This sorry, not Maltese. This Indonesian player called Darmil. I don't know. He could be interesting. I've got him scouted anyway. He's also got blue hair, which also interests me as well. We've got Bass. We've got Van Axel Dongen, who's a player I've used in plenty of career modes, and I don't know. Maybe I could bring him in because I'm gonna need another winger. To be honest with you, I'm gonna need another winger that's better than Mark Arande, if I'm being totally honest with you, as well. So a winger as well, actually. Left back options. I've got Wolf as well. Another centre back, Clemente. We've got Santos, who's a right back. So again, I'm looking at right backs. Oguni, and then there's again another right winger option, Savinio and Oscar Bob as well. A few left backs. We've got Wellington, Diego Leon, Lewis Skelly, De Cupier, Bueno, Harry Amas. And even gone with Theo Hernandez just because I'm a big fan of his. And we could go for somebody a bit older maybe just temporarily. And I've also scouting Krupi because I actually do like the look of this guy. He scored against us this season for Bournemouth in that 4-4 draw, and he scored a couple of other times from the bench for Bournemouth, so he's interesting. We also got Nindai. I was looking at Antonio Silva actually, but unfortunately Everton will not sell him. And we've got a few other options as well. We've got Sadique as well, but again, he would probably go straight into the starting 11. We've got Arblaster as well from Sheffield United. We've got Hannibal as another option there. Santos, although he's way too expensive. Maino, again, a little too expensive. Although I'll show you how much money we have at a moment. I don't know why he's there. You can get rid of him. Got Teeth Chong as another option. Get rid of him. So Joe Bellingham, who I actually could afford, but again, I don't feel like splashing out a lot of money on a single player like that is really necessary. And this is a player I've been looking at as well. The Sierra Leone centre back. I said Uzbekistan, completely wrong. Is not Uzbekistan's flag, and I felt weird about that to begin with, because that's the Uzbekistan flag, completely different. What a moron. But yeah, Kushinov, I'm also looking at potentially getting. I'm just going to wait for my scouts to actually, come back with a report. And obviously we will have a pre-season tournament as well. I will play at least a game from it. Oh, Cotes has sent me a message. This is potentially of importance. Ah, yes, he wants to do my contract. Thank you. Obviously, it's not like in previous ones where you can just renew a contract when you feel like it. The player's got to want to do it with you. That is big. Change of sets, not in my office. It's at the nice dining room. A prospect, yes. I'm gonna try and just put that to 5 years. Because this guy, I've got a good feeling about. As you can see there, we have 57 million. I was going to go to the finances, but we actually have nearly 60 million pounds here to play with. And now we can add him to the loan list because he had a very good loan last season, and I want him to go out on loan again. Got an offer for Lane here. Polok from Poland. I probably botched their name slightly. Propose a loan without a buy option. They're happy to do so. That's cool. Sure, we'll go with that. And there we go. Alright, there we go. So, Jeremy Lane, going to go on loan, hopefully for a season. Assuming that talks don't break down. That'll be incredibly awkward. Oh, and look at this. Crew Alexandra have come back in for him. I, of course, had him on loan for the second half of last season. But I'm actually going to deny them because I said, Cotes, I have a good feeling about you. Talbot with a 2-year loan option. Yeah, we'll accept that. To Shrewsbury. There, Jeremy Lane now on loan. Oh, that'd be a good loan move for Cotes. Going off to the Danish league. For a year loan, Toby Cotes is going to go to Copenhagen, yeah, or Copenhagen, however you like to pronounce. I don't think it really matters on that front. An offer for Young, oof, 9 million for our goalkeeper. That is a swift no, thank you. As I want him to be our goalkeeper throughout the series. Everton offering now. Well, Everton, you're actually in the league below us. Again, we are going to reject the offer, but thank you for... Why is there two... On the transfer list, I just so happen to have Sociedad and Cologne also interested. Piss off. And Mason Talbot has gone on loan. So, just to look at the academy then. I do feel like we may need to promote an exciting player. Jacob Clarkson here. Maybe. I have sent my youth scouts out for new ones. We're going to release him because that's a pretty dire overall. And him as well. He's my only other South African, so I guess we'll leave him. That's it. Baduli from Georgia. We also got this guy as well. Arzani, left winger, who looks like he could be the next Kvaratskhelia. So I'm actually going to promote him to the senior team along with another academy player. I think that'll be Clarkson, yeah, just to make way. Gonna release him and release him as well. We'll leave it there. Yeah, this episode usually is all about getting ready for the season, but I don't actually play any league games. Vitalis has hit an 80 overall, our second player to hit an 80. That's good to see. Very good to see. Yeah, Pond's still out on loan as well. I've loaned out Tardy to that Romanian club, Universidad Cluj. I'm going to look to loan this guy out as well. Alrighty, another offer for Young, Cologne. Piss off. This Cotes. It is Toby Cotes on loan to Copenhagen. The goalkeeper I'm not going to loan out, I'm just going to keep him as another body in the squad. We want to be in the best competition, obviously. Got 3. We're going to reject that one. We'll keep Thorn in the team. Get to him in a minute and get Viria. Fuck off. Yeah, well then, no, I'm not giving you that option. Another offer for Young. What the hell is this? Barnett. Well, then I'm not fucking giving him to you then, you dopey twats. Well, then I'm not loaning him to you then. I'm not agreeing to a loan to buy. Because I'm going to have to pay money out then to get him back again. There we go. Bromley. Accept. A 2-year loan. That'll be good because he'll be 18 then. At the end of the loan. I'm going to reject her again. Take Bromley's 2-year offer. So we've got a few here. Oh, Phillips is at an 80 now. Fucking hell. He's got up 2 overall since I fucking let him go. The fuck is up with that shit? De Coupier, he's 85 overall. But he's pretty expensive, so I don't think I'll be getting him. He is in his prime. I've got to wait until we use the squad I've got and see how they get on here against Monza. This is what the team looks like currently. They do win the game here, Wheatley in the 5th minute. And that was the only goal of the game to give us the 3 points. So that's a good start though. Everton are coming for Mane now. Piss off, Everton. That's there we go. Becker. That's it. He's gone. So Arzani, Becker, Arzani. on loan, on a 2-year loan to Bromley. So anyway, Clemente, 20 years old, you know, it's not bad. And we'll go with the same team. And they do get the win as well. Nice. Ashworth, oh, funny enough, and Mane. So getting the job done, which is great. I will play the final game, by the way, but I just want a new signing to show off, all Perlamo. No, not such players. We got Wolf from Levante. He'd be a decent signing at the left area. I want all the options to be available, so it's annoying, but as I was going to have to go and play this match without any new signings, which is very annoying. So we'll just have to go with the team we have here. See how we get on. Let's just see, make sure that I'm happy with the bench. That's going to be the best it's ever going to be, well, for the moment anyway. Here we are. Well, if we win this game, we win the tournament, so then we'll get some extra money. Come back. Oh, Vano. Vano. Oh, unlucky. He just collected that nicely. A man from Finland. Oh, I almost said Iceland then. Nicely done. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, it's a lovely finish by Ethan Wheatley. 20 minutes in. And he scores here to take the lead against the Italian side, Palermo. Palermo are actually on the Stiletto part of Italy, which is Sicily, of course. Because obviously Italy looks like a giant. The whole country looks like a stiletto. You know, a big shoe, that big high heel. And on where the foot part, the end of your foot part goes, that's the island of Sicily. And he gets right back up. Mane plays it in here. It's Ethan Wheatley! 2-0. There's a foul on Mora. It's another foul. Mane, oh. I will make subs. I'll sub on everybody at half-time. I see one back here by Armstrong. Redditch. Mora, oh. Unlucky. And that's half-time. We're winning 2-0 and so far we're winning the tournament. Obviously we played against, these are all Italian clubs by the way, or second, well. Monza, Simonese, and now Palermo. Is Mane? Oh, I was actually trying to get that to Mora, not Armstrong, but hey ho. Minus a Siabai. Minus a Siabai. Oh, that deserved a goal. And Koski, oh, it's off the line. There we go, bunch of changes. As soon as the ball goes out of play, I'll make some changes as a. There's Redditch. And there's Mane, and there's number 3. Mane for the goal. We're going to just make a bunch of changes. Basically everybody but the 2 centre backs. Everybody apart from Koski and Cuban have has been replaced. Even Fry's getting himself a run out. Oh, good save by Fry. I thought he'd what was going in then. Oh, what a save again. Two really good saves. And another save. Brilliantly done from you and Fry to protect the clean sheet. no cheeky counter attack. There we have it. 3-0 victory and we win the tournament, which is very nice. We win 2.37 million there. Also, as well, I had a unexpected event because I skipped to the second match day, so everything was 100%, up to date. And an unexpected event was the same as last season, actually, where it said that I have any sales I make, I'll get the full sale because of how well the funds are doing. So, there we go. That takes my budget up a little bit more. Another offer for Young. He seems to be a very in-demand goalkeeper. That shows his potential. So no, we're going to keep him. Here we go. So I've kept the same scouts. I've sent Garrett to England to find me a left or right winger. Watson, I've sent him to Japan to find me a CDM. And Blackett, I've sent him to Nigeria to get me a centre-back, central midfielder, or striker. So let's see what the boys have conjured up. Okay, well, you're shit, but you, Reynolds, you have potential. So we'll take you. Let's see how you've come on. Hey, that's not actually that good. I'm probably just going to say no to all of those. And definitely no to those two, because that is atrocious in terms of overall. The hell? Squad update for Armstrong. That's always good to see. Apply that one and stick to that one since. Yeah. But he's not far off an 80 overall. He's up to 79, I believe that is now. There we go, up to a 79 overall. So Armstrong also could be hitting an 80 overall. That's great. But it's that back line I need to sort out. Right, surely now the scouts have scouted them. Okay, here we go. Much better. So Bass, 25, 80 overall. Wouldn't be opposed to it. Van Axel Dongen, I might sign him as well. Pretty cheap price. So as you can see, he's now a Gunny. Probably not what I'm looking for, so I could probably get rid of him. Wellington, about 10 million. Diego Leone. He's a bit the same overall though, really. Lewis Skelly. And they won't sell him, that's cringe. Harry Amas is probably the player I'm looking at to be the new left back. As for the centre back, I haven't completed the scouting on Kushinov yet. Hilgers though, definitely. Mies Hilgers definitely springs to mind as the centre back. Him or Bass, maybe from Ajax. But we're going to go for Amas from Wolves here. I'm not paying that release clause, you can fuck off, that is way too much money. I'm just going to offer 13 million. They want 15.9 million. Maybe we can get that down to 14.6. 14.9. 15 million, alright, you got a deal. 15 million for Harry Amas, that's not too bad. Give him a 5-year contract. Probably about 30k. I think we can agree on. You want a signing bonus of 115,000? You got it. Oh yeah, it's a huge signing that one is. Harry Amas joins here from Wolves. United Academy player, of course. It's a good signing though. Happy with that one. Number 5, I don't like fullbacks with that number. It'll bug me. Maybe I think number 21 should be available, so I think I'm going to give him number 21. Or number 20 maybe. I know number 20's. And then a centre back as well. I'm thinking Bass, Yuri Bass. Got Wilmot here as well. I'm thinking Bar, the Sierra Leone centre back from Leeds. 22.77 overall. Wouldn't be a terrible price. Yeah, we're going to go with him. He'll wear the number 5 jersey. I'll offer up 12 million. They want 16. To meet him somewhere down in the middle. Go with 14.7. Alright, they drive a hard bargain, but we'll take it. Because for some reason in this game, and I don't know why, when negotiating, they put the price up. So I don't really think they understand how that works. Then we'll go with about 30,000. Yeah, there you go, and Bar is in. Oh, that's 2 big signings here for the defence. A new left back and centre back. Big Sierra Leone, I was going to say Senegalese, no. Sierra Leone centre half here coming into the team. Why has he got the hang about? He just robbed Vano of his shirt. He's taken he's taken Vano's shirt number. You bastard. No. He's gonna wear number 5. Harry Amas is gonna wear a different number. I like how it does that sometimes. It just takes the shirt number. Decent buy. So a few things. Let me go to team sheet, you dumbass. Ano stays as number 2. Harry Amas will wear number 21. And Bar. Nope. You will wear number 5. There we go. Numbers sorted. I'm going to transfer Gordon away. And we're going to transfer Hooley as well, because they're just not going to play. And Bah. There we go. That's a much better upgrade now to the back line here. More Premier League standard. So that's 2 big signings there. And then just another midfielder would be ideal. Oh, Dobra was the one. Dobra. Sell him. I'm going to sell him. And also I want to just do the development plan. Wow, it says Cam, it'll take 298 weeks. CDM though. So Van Axel Dongen is the man I've identified to be the backup winger for left or right wing, mainly left though. And then I need another midfield option. Our Blaster wouldn't be a bad deal, but maybe someone a little lower, maybe Heath Chong would be a decent buy, or Rijo actually from Stoke. Thomas Rijo. Saka's a free transfer, to be fair. I do like to indulge in free transfers. We'll probably stick to what we have in terms of midfield for the moment. But I am going to buy New winger. We'll go with Van Axel Dongen. Yeah, we'll just offer. Oh, they're happy with that. Suckers. Sign a 5-year contract. Probably give him about 14k. They want 21. Sure. Yeah, greetings, yes. My assistant coach, Consuela, as she goes by. Yes. Yeah, 16 I think is a fair number. Nicely done. And Mauricio Van Axel Dongen, I've probably botched his first name. A decent buy there. And yeah, I'll conduct my business for the moment, but I want to save some money for the January transfer window, of course. Doesn't mean Marcarande. We'll actually drop Dobra to the to the reserves because I'm looking to sell him. So Wrexham are offering for Dobra. There we go, 2.2 million. I'll take that. My former club, Watford, want him now. Fuck it off. How dare you beat us? Denied me 100 points. Because we actually lost our final 2 games of the championship season. Hulu will probably just take that for him. There we are for the first match day of the season. So, is there anything else I need to do? Because I'll be playing that until next episode. Hmm. I mean, some of these players are like more for futurists, for future transfers. I actually didn't think Decupio was that high overall. I thought he might have been like an 82 or something like that. I was actually interested in bringing in Theo Hernandez, but unfortunately, he's locked in a Al Hilal because they just don't have the depth. I'm assuming. He's creepy as well. He's an 82 right now. Very expensive player, but wouldn't mind him in the future. And yeah, I was looking at, again, Antonio Silva, just like Theo Hernandez. He is also locked in at Everton, though. Just saying that this guy at Leeds here, Drum Seshu, you pronounce it. But we also got Hannibal as well, who can also play as a cam. The thing is, though, he would have to go into the first team because look at that, he's an 81 rated player. Of course he would. And then we've also got Oliver Arblaster as well. And then you got Sadiki, wouldn't mind him at some point. But again, he's a little pricey, as you can see. Yeah, Risho would be a player I would probably look to bring in. But I'm not just going to spend money just for the hell of it, you know. And I could probably just bring in Seko there, but not really interested. Alright, well, you know what? I think what I'll probably end up doing is ending this episode here, because I kind of just want to crack on with the games now, since I've made some pretty good signings here, as you can see. So I've not re-signed Phillips, he is a player of the past now. I have signed Ba from Leeds here, and I've also signed Harry Amas from Wolves, so taken from Premier League teams I'm going to be competing against. And I've also signed Van Dongen from Ajax as well here. Ashworth has dropped to the bench, of course. This is kind of a make or break season for both Vano and Gonzalez, to be honest with you, because if neither of them grow in overall, one of them will probably get sold and the other one will fall to the bench. And I'll get a new right back in next season, but they're going to be the right back for this season, well, for the first half of the season anyway. We'll see how it goes on. The midfield, though, is pretty strong with Vitalis now hitting an 80. Obviously, you've got Mora, who's going to go up more overall. And then you've got Armstrong, who's going to hit an 80 as well. It's a pretty good age, 19, 21, 26. You know, the front three, Wheatley, again, 22. Again, Redditch, 25. Mane, 20. And then you've got Amas, 21. Bar, 22. Koski, 26. Vano, 19. And Young, 21. So it's a pretty young team for the first starting 11. And you got Wadderingham, who's 23, Marco Orlando, who's 26, Van Axelrod, who's 23, Diaz is 27, Gonzalez 20, Matsusuke 25, Cuben 24, Ashworth 23, Fry 19, Thorne 18, Donacien 34, Ahuli 24, well he's about to go, Clarkson 16, Dobra 27, Parkinson 20, Gordon 27. You know, there's only actually one player in his 30s, and that's Donacien here, and he's just going to chill in the reserves for the rest of his days being here. You know, so actually it's not too bad in the long run. We've got a pretty good team altogether. So anyway, I will end this first episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye.